Hi guys, good afternoon from Europe. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Piotr here, Light Forex Global YouTube channel. And well, last few hours of the quarter, last few hours of the month, and we are going to have a look how the Bitcoin and Ether, so cryptocurrencies update is going on right here, right now. So without further ado, let's have a look what we have when it comes to the charts. So the cryptocurrencies, of course, are not the only asset. We've seen huge sell-off, right, over the course of March. The good thing is, there are a few good, few bad things. The good thing is that if we are going to take into the consideration March only, looks like we are very close to recover 50% of the down move. And we cannot say that about the indices, for example, where the huge amount of the money is being pumped every day, each day, huge stimulus. So in that case, to be honest with you, there is some sign of the life when it comes to crypto, in my opinion. Of course, there was some comments that part of that huge stimulus, or part of the money, the checks which are about to send in US, part of that money are going to be spent on the crypto. I don't believe on that. I think that crypto market have to work itself with all those things going on right here, right now, especially when it comes to the sell-off. So if the crypto is going to survive but its own without any stimulus and stuff like this, that's gonna be the proof that that's something really worth to check and watch. Anyway, we are here to discuss possible trading opportunities. So from the monthly chart perspective, it looks like we are about to close more or less we are going to close more or less around the yearly open here, right? That's the yearly open, guys. The good thing is that what we make to the upside, the same we made to the downside. So if we can make as a doji, that would be 7,200. I know it might be a little bit not enough time to make another $800 rally, but anyway, it's gonna be based on the, I'm talking about the quarterly candle, so we have to take into the consideration the last three. So that's the yearly open, that's where we are right now, right? Well, please pump towards the end of the month. So then we might talk about something looks like the doji candle, all right? Now, what I'm worried about, because I'm talking about the positive things right now, what I'm worried about is this swing low broken, which right here, right now, especially if we are going to get the close below, it might work as a first supply, right? So right at the beginning of the April, we might see attempt to retest yearly open, and we might see market trying to test March low and test levels below, even 4,000. I know it doesn't sound good, but that's what we have to be aware. So it's really very important how close the yearly open and where we are going to be. Of course, different exchanges are going to have different January, December, November low. This monthly swing low here is gonna be different on different exchanges, right? So it's going to be good to check few places, but would be good if we can close back above this swing low here on the monthly chart, right? So yearly open and then eventually retest yearly high, that could be the positive solution. What we have from the weekly chart perspective, let's switch lower. Okay, clearly we have from the weekly chart perspective this supply visible around 7,000. That's in relation to that swing low we discussed a second ago from the monthly chart. That's why I mentioned that I'm so afraid, because that's how it looks on the weekly chart. Two upper shadows, long upper shadows, meaning the supply is here. But the you know, that's the last day. Doesn't look bad right now. So you know, there is a song, pump it up. Hopefully we can make it higher, right? A little bit better when it comes to the daily chart, right? Why it's a little better when it comes to the daily chart? Because that's something I'm going to prepare within the next one of the next educational videos. That's the latest weakness, right? From here, compared to the previous upper candle, we made break to the downside. We haven't actually break the low, which was the panic selling in my opinion. But anyway, this is the latest intraday or short-term weakness. And as you can see right here, right now, we are trying to hold, right? There was a 5-6 attempts to go lower, but looks like bulls are doing quite a good job. Of course, on a daily chart, the 50% of that big falling candle is working as a supply. It's in a relation to the monthly swing low we discussed. So, well, we are trying to hold latest weakness, but it would be good to get back above, and as I mentioned previously, would be great to get back above 7,800, 8,000, and that would possibly create some squeeze to the upside. And only taking into the consideration this breakdown candle, we would make this measure to the upside without any lower shadows. That would probably bring us retest of the 10,000. So the huge fight currently is going on, in my opinion, right? The bulls are trying to hold levels close to 6,000, right? It's good because it's on the monthly chart, quite good, trying to hold this huge previous breakdown. We need to get back above yearly open. We need to get back above this breakdown candle, right? And that would bring retest of 8,000. In case of the move back below 5,800, lower levels probably will come into play. So that's how I see the Bitcoin. Not that clear. I'm bullish, but it's not clear that I can say, yeah, step in and buy, right? A little bit more is needed here, especially that is end of the quarter, end of the month today, so be careful out there. Ethereum, here, a little bit different story. That's what we discussed quite a few times from the daily chart perspective, right? That's the weakness, and we cannot get the nice way out of that level. So it's a little bit different what we've seen on the Bitcoin. It's weaker. Ether right now is weaker. So if you are going to check Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart, you're going to clearly see the move to the downside towards back and retest 0.02 level. So in that case, when trying to check higher time frame, the only positive sign is the best visible thing is here on the weekly chart, is that we are trying to hold, based on the monthly and based on the weekly, we are trying to hold this 100 level, right? That's the only thing I see the positive. I would be very, very careful, because we might see attempt to continue to the downside, right? So the triangle and continuation to the downside. All right. So what we need to eventually to say that okay, bulls are trying to take over. So meaning that we have to get back above 155, 160, and we were trying 2 weeks ago, but we've been rejected. Inside bar, is it going to be inside bar? I have no idea, but I don't like this triangle, especially that we have negative bodies on the candles. So if you are going to ask me right here, right now, Bitcoin or Ether, the answer from the positive side, the answer is only one as of now. Probably also because of the halving, upcoming halving, the choice is Bitcoin for now, but the situation may change very quickly and very easy. So what can we say when it comes to the second quarter? Well, we cannot say that much. The fight is going on, that's for sure, and we have to wait on the shorter time frame, like weekly and daily, for some more solutions on both Bitcoin and Ether. Guys, don't be trapped, especially today, end of the quarter, end of the month. I'm going to get back with the next crypto update when something positive or negative will happen, when we are going to get some volatility. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much. Stay safe, stay home, take care, and goodbye.